Hey, what's going on, guys? I've seen a few people complain online about the nature of the risk-reward factor of the offset attacks, and I just want to tell you that you might just need to switch how you think about using these attacks, as I think most confusion comes from people trying to use them as a reaction to an attack and try to deflect them. I'm playing mostly with the Greatsword and the Switch Axe, so we're going to look at the Switch Axe and Greatsword, and just look at the attack here. With the Switch Axe, it's the standing still and axe mode. You're going to try just throw out both attack buttons. It's this thing here, and you can notice it's pretty slow on the startup. Just look how slow it is, right? So you're not going to react to an enemy attack doing this. Say if I wait for the opponent here to raise the arm, I throw it out. I managed to land it, but I knew it was coming. If I tried to react without knowing it's coming, I might not get it because it's so slow. But the other thing you might have noticed is just how active the attack frame here is. The hurt box or the hitbox there is so wide and active for a while that you can throw it out pretty early and you're still going to land it. Let's say here, I'll just wait. See how early I was? The enemy didn't even raise the arm there. So that's the mindset you're going to want to use against the monsters. You're not going to try to deflect the first move. What you want to do is you see the first move coming, you dodge it, and you see that the second one is coming in those flurry or those combos the monsters throw out, and you're going to attempt to offset the secondary attack. Now the Greatsword's offset attack is a bit different because you need to be in the charge upswing stance here for it to land. So you can't do it on reaction because you need to be in this thing here first. So as opposed to the Switch Axe where you're going to react to an attack and predict the second one, Greatswords are kind of like reads in fighting games where you're going to try to predict what the following moves of your opponent is. There are some ways to predict them quite accurately. Some monsters have a set pattern, and you can notice with their tails what they're going to do next. But one really simple way to do it is those, monsters have an attack where they reposition themselves, and then they follow up with the same move, and they always do so. One example is a Raytheon. She just flies around, stops, does her somersault attack. Well, she's going to do it, so you just throw out the normal attack. Say, I know the enemy here is going to, the card there is going to whale this ball thing there, so I throw this out, I charge the second move, I see it coming, I can throw out the tackle to dodge it, and then I can charge. I know it's coming. Or the same thing can be done with a guard, so you throw an attack, you can just deflect at the end here if a secondary attack is coming, and you can go into your stance. There we go. So that all switching up your mindset and going for strategies on the offset here. I'm just going to show it off against a Raytheon. So with a Greatsword is just what I told you about. Just going to try and predict the next movement. So normally they'll start the fight by screaming after you attack them. So we're just going to go for a guard here, which apparently didn't work. And she usually goes for a bite and then a somersault, which I'm proven right. She might do a secondary one. No, okay. So that's the prediction I was going for. I predicted that she was going for another somersault. So Fireball might go for a somersault there. Okay, no. Bite. Going to charge. Gonna tackle through. We're gonna go. Okay, the lock on is fucking me over. Okay, somersault. There we go. Offset. So I was already going for it, so scream, went for the offset, too late. Somersault, she might redirect and go for a second that one. Okay, she just went for a second one without redirecting. But you understand what I'm talking about, right? You kind of know what her moves are, you kind of predict what she's going for. I was a bit late on the releasing the button there. So she's gonna go for a third one, usually. There we go. My scream. So you get the idea. That's the Greatsword kind of mindset you want to approach Greatsword. So I'm just going to switch over to Switch Axe. Switch Axe is more of a reactable. You react to stuff she's throwing out, and you try to predict on the second hit of a combo, because the first one you're not going to react fast enough with the slow startup. So see here, she does the somersault. I might go for a second one. I'll throw it out just in case. She didn't go for it. Okay, bite. Poorly dodged there. Tailspin. Normally she goes for 2, so you can throw it out. And there we go. Somersault. That's the redirect and go into move I was talking about her in the opening clip. Oh no. 3 fireballs. One, 2. She's going for 3. You see what I'm telling you about how you can throw it out super early? There we go.